So good afternoon, my friends. I hope everybody is having a nice weekend. Uh, I just finished watching Chasing Diecast Cars live video. Always fun to be able to catch that and see so many cool folks in chat. Uh, but of course I'm so slow to react. People are like, "Hey, Joe," and I'm like, "Oh, hi," But uh, so that was fun, and most of the day I've just been trying to relax and sort out. I'm getting ready to send out quite a few small little thank you boxes to people for their support and just, in appreciation of what they do. And so, and not massive boxes for the most part, one or two cars, but, just more people than I'm used to sending out, but it's all for it's all for fun. It's all for appreciation. And then I was thinking, well, I want to make a video today. What will it be about? And I realized that, a couple weeks ago I did, or maybe it's only a week ago. It all times go so fast. I did a video where I teased a couple of items, and I said, well, geez, I don't want to tease this one too long because this is really cool. So I found out about these. What are they called? Oh, sorry, right here. Grani Partners. From watching Small Model Collectors, I believe. So he does some phenomenal reviews, and he prints out 3D wheels on just basic cars, everything. And he does a lot of really cool premium brands. And so I was inspired, but of course I've said before I'm not that much of a Ferrari guy. Which is funny because I recently met somebody who works for Ferrari. And I actually told him that. Yeah, he was very cool about it. He's like, oh, no, not everybody can afford a Ferrari. And that's really the reason why. So this is some sort of series they did of a dozen cars. Maybe more, I'm not sure. And well, 14 cars. You can see two right there. And this is manufactured under license by Grani Partners. So I don't think the box normally tells you what you're getting. Not sure. So I bought it secondhand on eBay, and I think we're going to enjoy this. So let's get this out of the mystery box here. And what do we have? We have a two-section box with a screwdriver and assorted parts. So it's a kit. Oh, and there it is, 365 GTB 4 1968. So available at 7-Eleven in Japan, I think. Looking at the calligraphy, I think that's Japanese. Not that I have any, other than just watching a lot of Godzilla movies. So is this a hardtop, I guess? Well, we'll find out together. So. All right. Is there anything else in here? So I think that's everything that's in that box. And so, yes, it is a 365 GTB 4 1968 in the hardtop. So that is a beautiful navy blue, midnight blue. It's really nice. All right, so the printing here and here. So I think that's a first for one of these on the base. I mean, I have quite a few cars on these bases from Kyosho, Konami, M2, all sorts of brands, and usually it's done on one side. This is nice where it's on two. I don't see any screws on the bottom, so how is this held onto? But I see lens taillights, nice chrome tailpipes and bumpers. Some nice chrome accents around the windshield and the windows. Lensed headlight, well, turn signal, I should say. And chrome bumpers and a nice mesh grille. A fairly good Ferrari badge there. So that is sweet. So, let's see. Oh. Wow. So it's not screwed to the base, it just sort of presses down. That is something I was not expecting. And, hold on. Alright, so there are no screws in it right now. I guess they're in the bag. So, as usual, when it's a kit like this, I'm going to pause this, put it together, and come back. So, this is beautiful. So, assembly is just like a Kyosho or Daido. Let's see what this says. 365 GTB4. Grani Partners, made in China. So a plastic base, metal body, plastic interior, nicely done wheels with real rubber tires, screwed together. As I said before, lens taillights, chrome tailpipes. Now the chrome tailpipes don't have a great deal of depth. You'll see small model collector do this more than I do because my eyes just aren't that good. But you know, but they're there. They're not immensely deep, but there were some really nice details on this. And I love this color. I love this dark blue. I mean, my favorite color is always green, but but blue is my second favorite color. This is a very nice piece to have in my collection. And it, what, does it triple I think it triples my Ferrari collection overnight. I have the 365 GTS 4 in a slightly larger scale of 161 from Tomica Premium, which is very nice. We'll just plop that out here real quick. We already know that this is big for scale. Now this has okay wire wheels with knockoffs there. Beautiful details, lensed and tampo. The color of the interior is absolutely beautiful. Two-tone interior, black and beige, with the lens lights. But this should be the one that it compares to most directly. Because there you go. I mean, look, they each come with a screwdriver, just slightly different. So this screwdriver on the right is from Kyosho, and this one here on the left is from Grani Partners. And it's funny because I never actually used those screwdrivers. I used my much larger old Craftsman. It just works better for my eyes. So let's compare. So these are both doing similar 5-pointed wheels. The Grani Partners have more of a chrome finish to them. The tires are very similar. Let's take a look at the chassis. So the chassis are not the exact same mold, but you can see the exhaust details is very similar. The Kyosho has more of rear axle and suspension detail. But they look exactly the same wheelbase, which, you know, they would be. Or is it exactly, or is it just damn close? To my eyes, these cars are very close. Actually, the Grani looks a little thicker up front here. I should have taken out the calipers. So, I don't think they're the same casting, but I've often said that, you know, Kyosho and Daido, and I'll say now Grani Partners, there is some definite closeness. No, well, I mean, no, they're not, but they're very similarly constructed, and they are both beautiful cars. So let's see if we can get zoomed in there on these two beauties. Wow. And they really are. They really are just very nice models. And to my understanding, and somebody can correct me, because again, everything I get is from Wikipedia, is that the Daytona convertibles were all like aftermarket conversions. I don't think any of them came from the factory that way. Again, I'm not 100% sure. I am far from a Ferrari expert. My two favorite, my favorite car company could be described as an enemy of Ferrari. If you believe the hype with these movies, but in all reality. So let's clear up some of the mess here in the background. What else did I want to discuss? A couple of things. So the mystery, and it's not really a mystery, it wasn't. So the person who sent me this beautiful Aston Martin DBR1 is Rick from A Whole Lot of Zepp. Very generous, and he was actually more upset about the missing headlight than I was. So, that's very, very nice. We'll put that up here. And other people pointed out what I did not say on camera, but I noticed myself when I was talking about the Terlingua Mustang and the doors, and I did allude to this issue, the rake of the windshield. Well, you know what? It's not the rake of the windshield. It looks like somebody stepped on or crushed this model. And I'm going to review who sent this, which seller I bought this from. I'm going to contact them, and I'm going to send them a link to this, to the first video and this video, and say, really, guys, this is ridiculous. It definitely looks like something crushed this, and the packaging did not look damaged. And it was not pre-opened, but still, this is more damaged. The other one's just missing a headlight. Hell, that's nothing. Anybody who buys green light, green light should be used to that. Take a look at this. This is this the one, or is this the wrong one? Oh, there it is. This green light, New York City Parks Explorer, missing the taillight. Wasn't in the package, just wasn't there. So as I said to Rick in email, don't sweat that type of thing. That's part of the whole die-cast experience. So, and this one, I forgot when I did the other video, this one here is also a Shelby Collectibles, and this is an older one. This is that, the GT500, and this is beautiful, and this is an older production than those. And it's in much better shape. So, I mean, that's part of the thing with this hobby, especially when you, like myself, you buy from eBay or Amazon or online in general. I'll tell you, I don't want to give this company any major grief, but One Stop Diecast, who I've bought a couple of things from before, and usually very good. They had a pre-order that one of my friends, Matchbox Man, told me about for a very special Ford. And the pre-order opened in May, and they said we expect deliveries in June, and it is now 3/4 of the way through July. And I emailed them, and they said, yeah, no, sorry. I emailed and texted them, and I actually got a response from a real human being, not an automatic generated one. And this person was like, yeah, sorry, it's beyond our control. Inno is the one that's holding up on the delivery. That's fine. That is far better than the response I got from Hot Wheels when I asked about the Fox Body Mustang that I ordered. So just as a reminder, so this is a very wonderful, generous gift from Rick, as was this customized Ford F-150 from Auto World. He painted these multicolored wheels, which is very, very cool. And this is the murdered out XLT Sport, which is probably how I'd actually get the car from the truck from the dealership. If I were to get the full size one. So we're all over the map here, and then so again, I'm a Ford guy. I lean actually towards more premium diecast, but of course I buy Hot Wheels, I buy Matchbox. So these two I found today. There wasn't much in the store today, but these two I found today, and I picked them up, and I normally, one of them especially. This, I guess it's the camouflage edition from Walmart. There was really only this one. I guess somebody grabbed up the rest, but that's okay because this isn't one I would look for this. So this has a Nissan Skyline. I'm sure that's snatched up everywhere. The Honda Civic Type R, the 2010 Ford Shelby GT500 Super Snake, and the 18 Camaro SS, and this is 68 El Camino. And the 68 El Camino has been in like Flying Customs and all sorts of. It's a very popular casting from Hot Wheels that I have never bought any of, and the only reason I bought it today was to compare it to the other one that I'll bring up in a second. And so the 68 El Camino is very cool. I would actually kill for a 1970 El Camino, but I don't have to kill because here Hot Wheels has this one, a 1971 El Camino, and I did not realize there were two separate castings. And so this is Marvel Spider-Man Maximum Venomized Captain America, which I had seen Fex Death talking about this series. I think he was looking for these. And again, this was, I think, only one of two of these Maximum Venom cars, and the other one was like a fantasy casting, and I don't really buy fantasy castings except for my favorite fantasy casting, the Carbonator. And the reason I don't buy the 68 is because of the stupid engine in the back. But I bought this one. Well, first off, the engine on this one isn't chromed, so that's pretty cool. So yes, this will be drilled and tapped and stripped, and this will be customized into something. This one, I'm not sure. I'm a mild Marvel fan, but my brother Bob loves Marvel, and I know he watches these videos, so he may email me and say, I want that, and he'll get it. He asked for so little. So this one, I am happy to say, does not have the stupid engine in the background. And I don't think I ever noticed that this one has the engine and it has a hard tonneau cover behind the engine, so the bed's not open. So to customize this, I guess, cut out the engine and then fill in the tonneau cover, and then you've actually got we'll see. And this one has the open bed, but it doesn't have a silly engine. But it is cooler than I expected. So that's sort of my rant for today. So one other, let me put this off to the side. One other. Who needs this set? The MBX wagons. Let me know in comments. You've got the old Vista Cruiser, the 59 Impala, the Cadillac CTS, the Ford Fairlane, and that Audi. It's a good set. If you need that set, let me know. Same thing with the Blue Highways too. The Jag, the Aston Martin, the Camaro, the Thunderbird, and the Austin Healey. Oh, sorry. So, the usual suspects. People that have received packages from me in the past. Let me know if you need those. So wow, okay, 20 minutes and I've been ranting. The Austin is beautiful, but the star of the show is this blue Ferrari. And it really is a beaut. So let's give that one full rotation there. I mean, so this is my favorite, but it's not what most people think of when you say Ferrari. They think of mid-engine V12, and this is a front-engine, supercar. I mean, it's the 1960s. This is really a grand touring. This and the newer, I think it's 2014 California, the two was it, the 250 California. I think those are the only Ferraris that I would actually own. I like front engine cars from I mean, I love the new C8 Corvette, but I'm not a mid-engine car. I'm not a little sport. You know, I'm more of a grand touring car person. So like, share, subscribe, comment down below. So I will keep an eye out for Grani Partners again on eBay. These were interesting. So I don't know what year this is, if anybody does. But I just love that in 7-Elevens in Japan, you can get cool die-cast, and you can't, you can't in the United States. So again, have a great weekend. Glad I was able to make a video today. I had friends coming from upstate, but they canceled, so that's a shame, but I'll see them soon. So have a great weekend, and I will talk to you tomorrow.